Hello and welcome to episode 35 of the Gamebolt Podcast, the official podcast of thegamebolt.com, your weekly dose of lightning in a bottle. I am Grant, your host. Joining me this week, a new face in the co-host chair, Brett the Bear Slayer. Woodmansey, how are you doing?
I am well. How are you? It's weird to be a co-host now.
Yeah.
But
taking Jake's spot because he was a slacker.
Yeah. No, he's busy. He's a busy guy.
Nonsense.
But too busy for us.
Yep.
Oh well.
No, Jake's too cool for us now.
I'll do a million times better than Jake.
Yeah.
That's a guarantee.
That's a guarantee,
you heard it here
Jake.
First.
Yeah, you heard it here first. That other voice you hear is none other than Cody. Now, Cody, explain to me what a darker white is.
No, not this.
Do you want my interpretation of it, or do you want?
Did you major in
technical?
art history?
I majored in apparently color psychology. I'm not
Yeah, color
sure.
psychology.
A darker white is a white, but with a little bit darker intentions,
Okay.
such as
So this is all a metaphor.
yeah, such as if the color white had
So if
murderous
Ganondorf
intent.
was wearing color white.
No. Such as if
Wait,
the color
you're
white had murderous intent, but he did not carry out those thoughts. That's a darker white. It's not dark white, but it's a darker white.
Now, would you rob the bank?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm just... The reason why I say this is because we were talking about the layout and stuff, and I thought it was a little too bright white, and I told Grant to make it a darker white. He said it was an oxymoron.
You told John to make it a darker white.
Oh, it was meant for you.
Oh. Well, I didn't listen.
I heard.
I thought you were talking to...
Jake said he heard everything we said about it.
Rip Jake.
No.
We're
Jake.
streaming this episode, by the way.
Oh yeah, we are.
yeah.
Oh, I have to explain this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, we got in a whole debate about color psychology. We should save that for the color psychology podcast, which will be
Okay.
debuting next week.
All right, I'm there. So
Guaranteed. Okay, well, so the reason why we didn't have an episode last week was because we were getting everything figured out so we could stream the podcast on Twitch starting every week. Is that correct, Cody?
as far as I know,
As far as
We're gonna try.
yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
try.
we'll do our darndest.
Do our darndest.
According to Kevin, that's all that matters in life.
Do or darn. Episode 5.
So yeah, we'll be streaming it on here from now on, which will be good.
Expect greatness.
Yeah,
Expect greatness. Yeah. Do that.
nothing but perfection.
You won't get anything less.
Every second of
I
this.
guarantee it.
Can you guarantee
Yeah.
that?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
It'll probably be a train wreck like every week.
Okay.
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 Anyways,
Moving on.
Standard. All right.
As always, we start off with what we are playing. I'm going to go first because I'm not really playing that much. Definitely not anything new. Destiny. I'm still playing that, trugging along. My Hunter's getting up to light level. Are we... Oh, we're not raiding today because we have this. That's
No.
fine. I was wondering.
wait, you're playing a hunter?
Well, I'm living... It's at like 250.
I'm so sorry.
Scrub tier 200%.
Hunter,
Hashtag Warlock worst race.
Yeah.
Hunter -7
The
OP.
Warlock sucks. It's jump.
And
is
no
the
one
worst
says
thing.
anything about the Titan.
the Titan
Team
is the best.
Warlock, the guy. You
No,
don't have to use the glide the right way.
Oh
The
boy.
Warlock's jump is like the worst thing this planet has ever spawned.
No, glide is fantastic. You just
No.
have to know how to use it.
Yeah, well, I don't, so I
And
hate
the
it.
second you jump up, you gotta glide. First off, you have to be.
Oh, here we go.
Here's Warlock 101 for you, Grant. I'll teach the class for free.
Alright,
This is lesson 1.
okay.
You have to be
Talked
sprint,
a lot about classes today.
and then you have to, hit X like you're jumping, and then hit X, within a second or two after you jump to get the maximum glide.
Correct, but if
Hey,
you don't do that, then you fall straight down.
Well, that's not my problem. I know how to jump correctly.
It's not my problem.
That's not my problem. Okay,
Oh boy.
okay. Now that
Grant,
we're...
Grant, it's your destiny to learn how to glide.
None of this. None of
Right.
this. None of this.
Cody's weakness is
See?
Cody's weakness is, in fact, puns.
Oh, well, it's not a weakness, but it sure is a.
See, Brett.
I
So,
have an
Brett, do you
allergic
think
reaction at least.
your team Warlock?
Team Warlock, baby.
Cody, what team are you? Are you team Titan?
I'm team the one that doesn't suck.
So
Which
team
d- it
anything
cha-
that isn't Warlock.
The
Yeah,
Team Warlock.
It changes. Yeah.
No. Okay.
I
Well,
like Titan. I haven't used them much. Hammers are super fun
Titan
to use.
is sadly average. And
no, Titan Master Race.
No, well, yeah, it can be, but then sometimes the
It
hunter's
is.
really good, and
There's
then sometimes
hunters.
you go on PvP and
okay.
warlocks, storm
All right.
warlocks just destroy you, and you never want to play
Yes.
again. So it changes.
You never want to play.
To be fair, I have no interest in playing Destiny PvP anymore anyways, so
I don't
Okay.
play Destiny PvP.
I play something else PvP.
So
I play.
no, we're not getting there yet.
PvE.
Okay, on from Destiny. Oh, I guess Cody, you kind of have the most, I don't know, authority to be talking about it because you're like a Destiny pro.
I have authority to talk about Destiny.
Yes,
Bungie
Just
gave me
laying these
I don't have authority to
notions
talk
onto
about it.
Cody.
Bungie gave me my badge a few weeks ago.
I bought the Supercell
Supercell 2,
and I
5
gave it to my
OP.
hunter.
Oh no, why?
Because
I guess he needs all the help he can get. So
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
giving him my Supercell wasn't even my best weapon.
okay.
Well, it's not even close, really. But Super Meat Boy, I've also been playing. It's fun.
Then I
From
got to use it.
Supercells to Super
That-
Meat. Here we go.
That was.
A forever.
Thanks.
that was a seamless transition.
This
Cody.
is why they keep me here, guys. No other reason.
Yeah, that's really it. See, he only confuses us with all his talk about like
Mm.
switching classes and Destiny and darker white. I didn't know he was such a big person into this art stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Then, yeah. And then I've also been playing Rocket League. But now, Brett, talk about what your PvPing has been in.
It has been in Triforce Heroes. No, I'm kidding.
I was like,
Wait, aren't you playing Rocket League too? You're not gonna mention that?
I said it.
He did.
Oh, okay.
I said it
Sorry.
very
It
quick.
was a
I
very,
tried
yeah,
to
it was a
move on.
very quick.
Okay, okay.
I
Then
did it
to-
on purpose, Brett.
Okay.
Bring it back up.
Well, sorry. I've been doing PvP in Halo 5 Guardians. Really enjoying it. I haven't really, been into Halo multiplayer since probably 3, and I was in like middle school. In War, like they add, I think Breakout is new. I'm not 100%, so if I'm wrong on some of these things, feel free to correct me. There's Breakout, Warzone, like it's fantastic. Warzone is just, oh my god, it's like part kind of a MOBA, and it's kind of big team battle, and it's just it blends together for this just super hectic, super intense mode. If you're just playing straight Warzone, there's 2 teams of 12, and then in the middle there will be neutral bosses that can vary, and the objective is to get to 1,000 points in total, and
While blowing as much money as possible in cards that spawn weapons for one-time use.
Another win.
It's like real war, guys. You blow as much money on weapons and vehicles as possible for them to.
Oh my god, Cody's I made an epiphany here.
Yeah, I'm having tons of just realizations this podcast. It's great. We're not even like
Oh,
10
guys,
minutes in.
I got Bluebell today.
I'm so
what?
sorry.
I what that is, what that means.
It's back, so I bought some.
What is Bluebell?
It's ice cream.
Okay.
Okay. I know what that is.
Oh, okay. You're like, I bought a Bluebell.
I was like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna ring it right now for you.
See, what Jake said is what I expected.
What did Jake say?
That's
You got blue.
That's so
No, Jake.
I had no
that is
idea.
not what happened.
I should have chat on this podcast.
Our good friend, Jacob Decker, GameSpot employee, says...
Extraordinary.
Yeah, GameSpot extraordinaire says something that was not accurate.
Why is it not?
anyway. Well, it's inappropriate to say the least.
Yeah.
So, what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, there'll be like a bigger boss that be riding a banshee, or some guy that's just kind of standing there until one of the teams initiates battle with him. And their points range from like 25 points to like 150, and it can really change the tide of battle if you end up successfully defeat them. And they introduced requisition packs, which I believe are only for Warzone. And basically, what it is um, as you perform better in Warzone, you level up, and as you, level up, you're able to gain access to snipers and scorpion tanks and other things to use. I guess you could call them points. Whatever you want to call it, to be able to use them, and you have to wait until that recharges so you can use it again later on. But you get points at the end of the match, and you can buy card packs, and packs will have cosmetic items like new armor, or different colored visors or weapon skins, and they'll also carry weapons, and you can either spend real world money, or you can play matches and acquire them just by accumulating requisition points, which doesn't take too long. So you really don't have to spend real world money to buy like a gold pack, which is the best one you can buy. Excuse me. And I think it's an interesting thing they added in, and I'm enjoying it. If a match is, say, you're winning like 900 points to like 400, you're not gonna want to use a scorpion or a sniper rifle because it's a very powerful weapon, but you're so close to victory, it would just feel like a waste. If you're trying to catch up, or you're both tied in a a heated battle, maybe that's the right time to use it. But it's kind of strategic, and just overall the game mode is super fun to play.
And then you have Arena, where the ratings make no sense and the points don't matter.
Sounds like Destiny.
So, I was playing. Let's just take this from you, Brett, for a second. I was playing SWAT, right? And I'd ranked up. I'd played my 10 matches. I ranked up, and I felt like I did pretty poorly, like not as good as I could have. And I got put in Diamond 1, which Diamond 1 is below Onyx 1, or the Diamond. It's Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Onyx is how it's rated, and then Champion. I was put in Diamond class, and I'm pretty sure what happened was we were playing SWAT. You, Brett, Jason, and I were playing SWAT like last night on stream, and we would get paired up with like no rankers, which I mean like people who hadn't even qualified yet. And I'm like, okay, so what's the point of playlists? What's the point of playlist ranking? Because it's supposed to be a leaderboard thing that's just simplified into like a color or like a metal type. And then we would play Slayer. We hadn't ranked yet, and we'd fight against a team of like golds, platinums, and onyxes. And it's like, what's the point of this?
Obliterated.
Yeah. So like you get ranked, which almost feels arbitrary after 10 games, and then it like you don't get paired up with like people of your same rank, which I don't know. Yeah, and as Jason says in chat, Rocket's too OP. Yeah, I don't know.
It's Rocket Arm too.
The map selection was piss poor. It felt like we were like jokingly saying it a million times, but it felt like we were playing almost like Splatoon.
Yeah, like, it was weird because like
matches in a row. I was like, all right, I'm tired of this dang map.
Yeah, I mean, for like literally, we streamed for 2 hours, and for the first hour we played Arena, bounced back and forth between Warzone, and we got 2 maps the whole entire stream. And I'm like, is it Splatoon? Like, is it going to change after 2 hours? Like, what's going on? And I think at the very end, I think we got a different map in Warzone, and that was it. But yeah, it's weird.
I'm a big fan of how inconsistent. I feel like I don't know how many maps there are in total, but I feel like there's only like 3 or 4 maps per game mode. Like Slayer, SWAT.
Yeah, And the maps feel really like... They feel more like maps than they do like an area. So like, when you think of like Blood Gulch from the older games, or like Epitaph, they actually felt like you were in like an area somewhere in this like Halo ring or wherever you were. But now maps just feel like they were just like designed with competitive in mind, and they don't really make like aesthetic sense. Like it just feels like you're thrown into like a level, and it doesn't feel like a world.
Yeah, I feel like one of the Warzone maps is almost like a junkyard or something. It has like a big like tractor just sitting there just because, like right next to the garage.
Yeah.
I forget the map itself is called, but there are 3 maps in Warzone, and one of them we played a couple times. I always do
Plaza.
Is it? No, it's in Warzone. It's like the jungle one.
Oh
Beachhead.
yeah, with the spire in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, I always do so poorly on that map, so I'm like, I don't like this map. But there's only 3 maps to choose from. But I'm like it's just like I think Warzone's fantastic, but I could see myself getting tired really quickly just because there's so few maps to choose from, and you can't choose the maps. They're randomly given to you, so you'll be playing the same map 2 games in a row. Now, a match could last 20 to 25 minutes if it's going really well.
Yeah, it's weird. Like the older Halo games used to let you vote. You know what I mean? Like you'd vote on the map and you'd vote on the game type, and 343 kind of backed away from that. I don't remember if it was in Halo 4 or not, but it seems like 343 kind of doesn't have as many game modes as Bungie used to have. Like in Halo 3, there were so many game modes.
So many.
And you could vote for, like, there was 3 maps you could vote on, and then there was 3 game types you could vote on while you were sitting in the lobby, and, like, it doesn't seem like 343 is doing that now. You jump in, like, there's, like, 5 game modes for Slayer, or not for Slayer, for Arena, and 2 of them are Slayer. One's team, and the other one's, I think, is just, like, random game type Slayer. And then you have another one which is 3-on-3, no death, or 1 death. What'd you say, Brent?
Yeah, I think Arena itself is like a playlist. Like it's randomly generated, like randomly selected, like with the game type, and like one game.
Yeah, like you can play SWAT, and you can get like SWATnums, which is SWAT with magnums instead of BRs. But like, why not let us vote on that or something? I don't understand the thing behind that. It seems like they put a lot of focus into Warzone, which I appreciate, but
yeah,
I feel like they kind of left Arena a little bit behind, which sucks because that's kind of how I used to play Halos with like tons of options in Slayer and tons of cool like massive maps, but it seems like it's more cut down. They trim the fat, but sometimes the fat was kind of fun. So I don't know. It's more streamlined.
The fat was fun.
You know what, Brent?
Don't like.
Sometimes we can't come up with interesting sayings right off the bat. I had to work with what I had.
You.
Okay.
I feel like if you don't like Warzone, for whatever reason, you're less inclined to play the multiplayer in general. Because I feel like a significant portion of what it has to offer multiplayer-wise is Warzone.
I almost feel like they're both extreme versions of what they are. Like, Arena is an extreme, like, competitive kind of thing, where, like, you have these ranks that apparently don't work, I don't know. And then you have, like...
give us Halo 2 rankings again.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, just give us Halo 2 rankings again.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, you have, like, 5 game modes, and they're all really competitive, like SWAT, and two teams of 3 with 1 death each. That's really competitive.
Yeah, I think it's Breakout, I think it's called.
Yeah, and then, I mean, like, and you have all these rankings, it's extremely competitive. There's, like, no room for, like, casual fun. And then you have Warzone, which is not competitive at all. There's, like, there's, like, not a pay-to-win kind of aspect, but there's, microtransactions, which kills a competitive kind of atmosphere. And then you have, like, a big open world where You know, like you could fight a whole team full of banshees. You know what I mean? It's anything's fair game. So, but there's like no in between. There's no middle ground. It's like one's really competitive and the other one's not at all. So, I don't know.
I'm still enjoying Halo 5. I haven't touched the story yet. We're gonna stream it tonight. Once the podcast is over. But the whole, I'm still enjoying it. I like the selection of weapons. I like the movement. It has quick little dashes that you can kind of been introduced in other shooters that allows you to quickly get out of the way of something if you need to. And another interesting thing to add is if you're sprinting and your shield's down, you're not going to be charged. Your shield's not going to be charged. Like you have to kind of try and hide. Or you're gonna die quicker because your shield's not recharging because you're sprinting. But I always forget that. But still, like I'm still really enjoying Halo 5 multiplayer so far.
And for our full Halo 5 review, you can check out www.thegamebolt.com.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Shameless plug.
I've been playing Outlast. I played that for the Extra Life Halloween marathon stream, and it was definitely scary for a bit. A lot of jump scares, and I was like, "Oh!"
Yeah,
I was
check out Brett's reaction on our YouTube page in the coming weeks.
I was like, "Oh God!" I had like some of my body was like, "Guys, I can't do this. Like, I'm not going through with this."
So, like, the first scream of yours was absolutely amazing. Like, it was like the most legitimate. I don't know if it was. I'm not saying you did fake it, but if you were faking it for some way, you're a damn savant. You're an actor, because that's crazy. Like, it was so emotional. Yeah. Oh my God.
I am so bad with the jump scares.
So,
oh, jeez. But then it started to get redundant.
Yeah.
And then it started to feel like Alien Isolation for me, which I played first. Outlast came out first, but it started to feel like that, and I was like, all right, like this, I know what I'm expecting. Like, activate these things. Oh, here's another, thing to activate. Oh, you're getting pushed down further, or getting further away from main objective. Oh, go activate these two things, and just kept getting repetitive. And I don't know what the big guy's name is. He just kept coming back, and I was like, all right, I'm not. This isn't scary anymore. Like it definitely had its scares. That's the first time I've ever played it, so I know what to expect, and I appreciate it. I was genuinely scared, and I genuinely enjoyed it until I started doing the recurring enemies and just objectives and such. It lost its luster quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I've been playing this 4 out of 10 that they call Heroes.
Jake, where are you? Get over here.
Jake, this game is not out of 4 out of 10. This is a 1 million out of 10. 2 OP. Triforce Heroes is fantastic. It's so much cool. Here's a caveat.
Wait, who gave it a 4 out of 10?
GameSpot, I guess.
Oh,
yeah, I looked it up, and it's actually 5 out of 10. I looked that up yesterday too, and saw it was 5 out of 10.
You dropping the ball.
Anyways,
Turkey to OP.
I think this game is super fun. A caveat here: when you're playing with friends. Well, okay, so when I've been typically playing it with Cody and Jason, and we meet up on Skype and we play together for the most part, and it's genuinely fun. It's obviously it's not the next Legend of Zelda that we've been waiting for, but it's a different Legend of Zelda. I never played Four Swords, but I know Cody, you've spoken about how some of the reminds you of that game, and it's just there are like bite-sized dungeons. Each level has 4 small dungeons in it, and you have to use the tools at hand that they give you. And there are different costumes that provide different powers. Like one will make your boomerang bigger. Another will allow you to shoot 3 arrows as opposed to 1. Another
They're
will,
all like
pause bigger.
They're all
Guys.
situational, which is interesting because like normally when you get upgrades in a game like that, they're like upgrades, like they upgrade you like continually, like they stack and stuff like that. But to have the different costumes not age, I guess, throughout the gameplay is pretty cool. Like,
Yeah,
you get
like
the boomerang
one-
costume for the volcano area, but yeah, there's boomerangs throughout the whole entire game, which is interesting.
Yeah, it can be, it can be grindy, but a thing I appreciate is there will be a vendor outside that will, offer items that maybe you didn't get before at obscene prices sometimes, but they're there if you need to, you need the items. Like, unfortunately, there are 3 chests and you only get 1 shot, and there's only 1 rare item, so you might not need that item. You might need the other 2, and you don't get it. You can go maybe to a vendor. He might have it, which is great. But I mean, I'm enjoying this game. Playing it solo though, not
Yeah,
the
solo.
best.
I would agree. Solo is a very glaring issue with that game.
I still enjoy it, and I don't want to say it's monotonous.
Yeah.
But it's just annoying. Like you're given 2 dummies, and you can switch between them, and that's how you mostly get the dungeons done. It's just annoying to have to constantly switch between every single person, between the dummies, to move them one by one. Like it's just
See, I thought there would be
it-
some kind of.
time consuming. Then it justifies being enjoyable.
I thought
So
there'd
you-
be some kind of like mechanic with I don't remember if it was Phantom Hourglass or if it was Spirit Tracks I'm thinking of, where you could like click. I think it was Zelda when she was a ghost and she possessed like the Dark Knight armor. You would like click on the armor and then you like drew a line to where you wanted her to go. I think that would have been fine for those statues, like the doppels. But you have to like manually switch between each one by clicking the touchpad, and then if you want to, you can like stack them up and throw them, and then pick them up. But I don't know. Single player is way too complicated for what it's worth. Although it can be easier to do some challenges in single player than multiplayer. Like
Oh yeah, challenges themselves can be tough.
yeah, like some of the heart challenges where you have to like avoid damage. You can like stack on top of doppels. Like there's a volcano area where there's like fire spinners everywhere, and what you can do is you can like do a totem stack, like a 3 totem stack of all the characters, and then you can switch from the bottom character to the top character, and where they're doppel statues, they don't actually take damage. So like you can switch to the bottom, move as far as you can, and when the fire bar comes, you can switch to the top character, and it'll go right through the doppel statues. You won't take damage, and you switch to the bottom one and continue.
Oh yeah, I noticed
So
that.
it's a really, like I said, it makes the single player more versatile than the multiplayer, and like time challenges are easier in single player in some cases, because multiplayer it's kind of hard to rely on people. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish I had chat up right now on the stream because Jake is just
Jake
having
Jake
a ball.
punched the guy who reviewed the game.
Well,
He's
punch
sitting
again
right
for
next
me.
to him. He said, he
It's-
said they gave Chibi Robo a 4 out of 10.
That's understandable.
And for our full
I
review
hate
of
to admit it.
Triforce Heroes, you can also check out thegamebolt.com.
Game Boy,
Um,
where dreams are crushed.
Communication though for Triforce Hero on Triforce Heroes unfortunately isn't ideal. You're given a set of emoticons like over here or item, and it's still not the best. Like Cody, Jason, and I have no problem communicating because we're on Skype. But if you're trying to get a third person to come over, you have to just repeatedly tap the emote to finally get them over. And it's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
And I know the last time we played, I wasn't able to use my computer for Skype. And
But you know what's sad about that, though? We actually did better.
You are a factory of sadness!
But no, we actually did way better without you on Skype. Yeah.
But, like, I remember, we finally beat the boss, and there was a purple rupee I wanted, and Cody and Jason were ready to move on, and I just kept tapping over here.
I remember that, and I'm like,
here, come on.
Yeah, I was telling Jason, I'm like, what does Brett want? I'm like, what's going on? And you're like,
so mad.
I was like, no, Brett, we're going.
Brett, please.
I was like, I'll see you later if it's movies I'm not gonna get. But like playing as strangers, it's not the best because you never know what strangers you're gonna get. I mean, Cody and I have had some hellish experiences. Third person, and it's my favorite part is Cody is so sarcastic about it. Like if they die, Cody will just constantly press
the cheer button,
and I just can't stop laughing.
And I'll hit it as fast as I can, just like crazy. Yeah. Oh my god.
I think that, we did one challenge where we had to not blow up any bombs, or I'm sorry, you couldn't blow up any balloons, but there were bombs right nearby, and our third person just kept making mistake after mistake, and Cody was just he would get so mad he just quit.
There was one where we played for 20 minutes, and we were on the last stage before the boss fight.
That's the one I'm thinking of. Oh my god!
I was the guy knew what he was supposed to do. He was right in front of the switch. He must not have understood, and he killed us all, and that was our last life because he didn't understand. So he walked off the edge, went into a darkness zone that drained his health, and it killed us. And I just destroyed my DS, hitting the no button over and over and over again. And I was so mad.
Where you have to use there's it's an orb you have to carry, and it has this radius where you can stay inside it and you won't get hurt. And we had the orb right there, and there was a switch where the guy had to use his item. It was the water rod, and he had to use it to raise a hidden lever to get to get Cody up there. And I threw him up there, and he dropped back down, and I kept hitting item for him to use it. And I threw him back up again, and he dropped down. And then he drops down all the way to the bottom, and the orb is by me, so they're getting hurt, and they die, and Cody just leaves.
Yeah, I mashed the hell out of no. I slammed my DS closed, and I'm like, Brett, let's play Destiny. I'm done. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
I felt so bad for the guy.
Destiny podcast.
He was probably so friendly, but
well,
I blame Cody.
Friendliness means nothing on Triforce Heroes. Friendliness gets you nowhere. So
I mean, still, if you have friends to play with, I cannot recommend Triforce Heroes enough.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Just thought I would give some applause.
It's still fun, with strangers, and it can be grindy, but it's still very fun to play. It's it's a different Legend of Zelda with, I think, creative dungeons, great music, and great 3D effects. I don't use my 3D slider often, but I noticed the effects were very solid.
Alright. Let's go ahead and move on to the news storm.
No games from me. Boom! Right?
Cody, you talked about everything.
Luigi's Mansion. No, fine.
Come on!
Oh.
No, boom. Let's go.
So, Cody
Boom.
handpicked.
Alright, Cody really went in depth with this section. So I was running late. Cody's like, "Yo, man, I got the news storm all figured out."
I don't think I said it that way, but
okay. Well, you said. Hold on. I'm gonna go back and look what you said.
Let the record show I do not say "yo, man." Right? I got this.
That's what he said.
Anyways,
so he says, "I got the news storm filled out for you." Boom. And then I was like, "Thanks, man." And he said, "No problem, Bob."
Yeah.
And then
I do remember that.
and then I get on my computer. We get on the Skype call. I look at the outline, and this is what he did. Number 1, Halo 5 is too OP.
Love it.
Number 2, PlayStation 4 outsells PS2 for the 3rd year in a row.
At first, I thought this was a typo. I legitimately thought this was a typo. I was like, is this maybe like Xbox One or something, or like PS3? And then I read the rest.
Triforce Heroes receives a 4 out of 10, its highest score yet. Studies show if you have played your Xbox One for more than 2 weeks, then you are clinically an Xbox fanboy for life.
Yeah.
Number 4, LYFE.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's the news,
so,
ladies and gentlemen.
Clinically, Cody also went to. He got a medical degree.
Well, no,
that's
they
how-
do. Those are studies. I didn't.
Oh.
This is facts, Grant. I didn't
And,
just make this up.
And we added, there's a new
Was it
pre-order
Flushing
bonus that's been revealed. So if you pre-order a game, you get a free pizza. Right?
Oh, that's right. This is a legitimate story.
That's actually a legitimate.
I haven't read into it, but if you go to Best Buy and you pre-order some Wii U game, you get a pizza voucher.
Yeah.
So essentially, you're
It's like
paying $5
Sonic's
for
Pizza Maker Extreme.
Sonic's Pizza Maker Extreme.
Grant, you couldn't have struggled with that any harder.
No, I could not. Next, Rocket Arm, please.
Rocket Arm, please.
And lastly, the fat was fun.
Okay, guys. I don't want to see this
I'm adding
anywhere
that to the
outside of this
soundboard, Cody.
podcast. No. No.
I'm adding it to the soundboard.
No.
It's still going to be in the podcast.
No.
It won't be anywhere else.
No.
Don't do this. Don't do this, John.
Oh.
Please
Well, I
don't.
mean, you said the fat was kind of fun.
Don't I deal enough with you guys? As is?
I mean,
I mean,
not confirm or deny that is the truth.
okay. Well, anyway.
Now on for the real news storm.
Boom.
Boom!
I'm trying not to
Why?
clip on my mic because it's I've done that like this whole entire podcast so far. I'm
There's an
sorry.
explanation why Black Ops 3 campaign has been dropped on last gen.
Damn.
According to the campaign's director, he says, let's just take a simple system, a really simple one, the weapon that you have. It's a co-op game, and I have customized my weapon, and I've made it with a stock and all this extended mag and so forth. For you as a co-op player to see what weapon I have, you have to have it loaded in memory, in resident memory, every single weapon customization. Current gen memory just can't do that.
Really?
So the reason they don't have a campaign is because of the weapon customization.
I find that awfully hard to believe.
So do I.
I mean, maybe just because not many people play.
No, but guys, zombies.
Zombies.
Roaring applause. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I'll get it. There we go.
Now, if that was the E3 announcement right there, Black Ops 3 will not have campaign. Everyone's boo, and this, but wait, zombies.
There's more.
And it's just
Zombies.
it's just the crowd freaks out.
Just a picture.
Zombies, and instead of dropping the mic, he takes his headset off and slams it on the ground, walks off the stage, and then just shows zombies.
Yeah. Zombies come out from the stage.
Zombies
Just
chase
people.
the man off the stage.
And it was ballistic. Oh my god.
Precisely.
Anyways, I don't think it's a Western Cup. For me, it's Western. Jesus. Weapon customization.
No.
All good.
I think it's probably for other reasons, like that not many people play the campaign, but oh well. I mean,
So wait,
unfortunately-
is the newer generation gonna have campaign?
Yeah.
Oh.
yes.
4-player co-op
Wait.
campaign.
Oh.
So initially they announced it so that it would only have 2-player co-op. And then they were like, you know what? No campaign.
So new
Can't you buy?
newer systems are gonna have campaign, but the older ones aren't because of weapon customization.
Apparently. That's
Oh,
what's
okay.
holding
No,
the
that
last
makes sense to
systems
me.
back.
not really, but
I'm not thinking it's that. It's probably something else.
The last gen systems don't have enough power to handle weapon customization.
then take out that.
Didn't it? Didn't they have customization in other games? I don't know. I don't really.
I don't understand. I think this is a false statement.
All right, we're gonna have to get Larry Herb on this one. I'll contact him as soon as I can.
Blundell, the guy who made that quote, said it would be possible to simplify things, but this could have its own downsides.
Such as
59 frames per second multiplayer.
Yeah.
No, bro, please don't say that.
And but Activision's official line said the scope of the campaign could not be recreated on old hardware.
Oh my god.
Scope.
This campaign is going to be 20 hours long with...
First off,
it's going to have a massive...
Christopher Maloney is the bad guy. He's
more like Christopher Baloney.
Marshawn Lynch is the bad guy.
Chris Maloney, as in Law & Order SVU and Wet Hot American Summer. I cannot wait to play the campaign now because he's going to give us a grade A performance.
Is this sarcasm?
I can't.
No.
Oh, it sounded like it. I wasn't positive.
Yeah. Wait, Brett, are you actually getting it?
No, probably not, but I'm a big...
What? You just said that I can't wait to play it because...
I was talking to my dog, so I don't let you...
That's okay, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a big Christopher Maloney fan, but not enough to justify paying $60 for only playing the campaign.
I mean, the multiplayer, you can swim underwater.
I have Halo.
Did they take out the fish physics for this one, too, last gen?
They did.
Alright, first off, it's Black Ops 3 froze my PS4, so I'm not going to get it for that
That's
reason.
the reason why you're not
Yes!
going to get it.
I went like 65-0 every match, so...
Yeah, 65 and 0.
They said, this kid's too good, we can't have him play him.
And then they crashed.
So they remotely crashed your...
If he added fish physics.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
That might just be like the most ridiculous reason I've ever heard for not playing. The beta crashed my system once, so I'm not going to play it ever again.
I froze my PS4 and I panicked. I was like, guys! No other game...
It's okay.
Outside of Arkham Knight, no other game has caused my PS4 to freeze or crash.
Well, leading into that...
Look at that transition.
The fixed Arkham Knight on PC is still buggy.
Yes.
Is anyone surprised?
Seamless transition, like always, Cody.
Thank you. Thank you. Is that it? Is that all we're going to talk about?
That's it.
Oh, I'm sorry now.
I don't want to talk about it again because we talk about it like every week that the
So-
PC version is getting fixed and now it's not.
The only thing I will add to this is that I believe I saw a news article somewhere that said reviews of the game when it first came out on Steam are being considered, like on Steam, the reviews are being considered pre-release reviews. So they're considering this release the actual release, and they're considering the reviews that came out when the game actually released back in like October or whatever to be pre-release reviews, as if these people got these copies before release, like 3 months ahead of time.
Oh, that was like 6 months.
And made
Not
bad
6.
reviews about it. So I don't know. I think that's pretty bad on Steam.
Wait, is it 6 months?
I couldn't
June,
tell you.
July, August, September, October.
That
Yeah, 6
nightmare has
months.
been so long ago.
Okay.
Yeah, this is via GameSpot. Batman Arkham Knight returned to PC this week, but players continue to report problems. Now, Warner Brothers has announced an unconditional refund program for people who want their money back. Quote, we are very sorry that many of our customers continue to be unhappy with the PC version of Batman Arkham Knight, the developer wrote on their Steam page for the game. We worked hard to get the game to live up to the standard you deserve, but understand that many of you are still experiencing issues. I mean...
To the standard you deserve, or do you mean the standard that you set and did not live up to? Well, I don't understand. Oh.
Honestly, I don't... Sounds like a Jesse Ventura conspiracy, says Jason. I cannot agree more,
Good
my
enough
friend.
for me.
That's a great metaphor.
That's a great segue into the next topic.
Do we know?
Sanic.
No, but go ahead.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was just gonna ask. Don't they develop games on PC first and then port it to consoles, or is it
I
vice
the other
versa?
thought
way
that's
around.
how it worked.
No,
but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's console, and they port that to the PC.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, oh man, like that's
I know that's how I'm pretty sure that's how the Call of Duty games are made.
Oh,
It's
okay.
console, and then they're ported to PC.
That's so unfortunate. Like,
Is it though?
It's not. It's their fault.
Like, yeah, sure, but like I feel bad.
Well, I think it's unfortunate for the people who are affected by it. I think so.
I'm glad, you know, it was either their refund, but
Yeah.
like, you know, there's probably some people's, you know, most anticipated games of the year. They're huge Batman fans.
I can't
And they-
imagine.
My game of the year.
I can't imagine someone who wanted Arkham Knight has waited this long to play it.
Yeah.
Like when
No, yeah, I'm
they
sure
want it on
that's not
PS
another
and
form.
PC. Yeah.
Another way to play it. Hopefully, at least. I mean, it's a very good game. Just, you know, I wish, you know, people who are gonna buy it could play at least at some point by now.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Well, speaking of
games,
terrible games that don't work,
Sonic games won't suck anymore, according to Sega's Chris Olsen.
I love this.
yeah. So this
mean-
is via Polygon. Chris Olsen, Sega Network's chief operating officer. He spoke to the publication about the reception of some companies' mascots' recent titles. You know, just based on the poor reception from the latest games like Sonic Boom: Rise of Lyric and Sonic Boom: Shattered Crystal. I don't know if that's the other game on 3DS.
Cody knows all about those.
Sadly.
Yeah, Cody's a resident Sonic fan here.
Don't you even say
Is that-
that ever again. I will leave on spot.
Cody's our resident Sonic fan.
No.
Wait, did he actually say that the games don't suck anymore? Where's the quote in this?
The headline is Sonic games won't suck anymore.
Yeah, but I don't see it. I'm reading through this.
Well, that's probably gone for you.
He recognized that, quote, there is still a very large size audience with old school Sonic fans who grew up with the Genesis, as well as Sega's efforts to satisfy newer fans. Recent titles didn't hit the mark with the veterans. Quote, we have an obligation to the fans of Sonic and the consumer, Olsen said, so the whole company will continue to evaluate different ways to bring in cool experiences based on Sonic. It will do so with an increased emphasis on combining cool with quality.
Cool with quality. I think they're
I mean,
still
my-
stuck in the
My
90s.
question is, like, isn't it too late for that?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
there's like 2 Sonic games I like, and I liked it when I was
That's
like 8.
crazy.
Too many.
That's too much.
Like you released Sonic Boom, and you know I've heard nothing but just terrible things about the one on Wii U.
And it's funny because they had Sonic Boom on the Wii U, and then they had Shattered Crystal, which was on the DS. And people actually gave Shattered Crystal a better review than the Wii U version, which doesn't surprise me. It's not the same game. One's like the DS one's like a 2D side-scrolling thing, and then with the resounding applause that Sega got from these 2 games, they're like, let's make another one. So they made
There's the resounding applause.
so they made Sonic Boom Fire and Ice for the 3DS. And that was supposed to come out this year, I'm pretty sure. And they're like,
Oh, that's right.
We're pushing it back.
No, I think I got announced this year. I think.
No,
one of the two.
it was announced
They
this year.
should
It was
have
supposed to
released
come out
it the
this
same
year.
day as Fallout 4.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and then they're like, "No, we can't do it. Let's push it back." It's like, oh, okay. Oh,
Like-
please, just don't do it anymore. Just don't do it anymore.
Don't do it.
Sonic just needs to take a break.
Sonic needs to have one of those games where like it's like his last game, and they just like put him in
His
jail
best-
for the
his
last
best
game,
game
and then he never comes back.
Of the last decade was a knockoff, or a game that would compete with Mario Kart. Let's just put it that way.
Sonic
Sonic
in the
All-Stars
Olympics. Oh,
Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed.
oh, okay.
That's the best Sonic game, you know, since whenever.
That's the
Says
best
you,
Sonic
right?
game.
Yeah.
Sister Sonic.
No,
Since
Sonic
Sisters.
Adventure Battle 2.
If you guys want to
Is
check out
the
where
goat.
Sister Sonic is from, check out our YouTube channel
Yeah,
or
do
our
that.
Twitch channel.
If
for
you
highlights.
also want to see Why Zelda overslept? Check out our YouTube channel.
Oh my god.
Cody, I'm adding that to the soundboard.
I go on YouTube and I'll just see these random videos and it's so funny.
You finally uploaded that. That's like the funniest sequence I think we've ever done.
We're moving all of our Twitch highlights to
I
to
guarantee
YouTube.
it.
And we've got some of our old classics on there, such as Zelda Overslept and Ganon's Puppet Wish. It's amazing.
You like throwing the pot at the lady.
Oh, why at the very beginning of the game? That's long gone. I wish it was still there.
Oh, no.
But anyway, enough about Sonic and his games not sucking anymore. Let's talk about the Vita.
PlayStation Vita is still getting support, according to Sony's Shuhei Yoshida. This is coming after the news that there was no more first-party support, but it'll still get, like, third-party.
Vita is still getting support. Now announced for the PS4, Gravity Rush 2.
It's still getting support as more games are getting announced for the PS4. Yeah. Terribly Unfolded release.
Yeah. So, okay. I'm feeling
Shuhei Yoshida spoke. It was an interview, during Paris Games Week this year, and he was asked if the absence of Vita titles during the PlayStation conference was an indication of reduced commitment to the platform. And in response, he noted that the limited time for the conference meant that they had to focus on, specific games and specific announcements, and the Vita just overall wasn't part of that. But he, reassured confidence that games like third-party games like Severed from Drinkbox Studios, Vlambeer's Nuclear Throne, and Volume are still coming. They're bigger games that are coming to the Vita. And Yoshida, quote, said, I've been pretty honest in saying our focus has shifted to PS4 and PlayStation VR. It's not like we don't have any development at all. We do, but our focus is on PS4 and PlayStation VR, and we are happy to see third-party indies supporting it.
I think Shuhei is a little too busy playing his 3DS. I think that's a problem.
He anticipates that, it will see support, into 2016. It's a shame. I think the Vita is a great handheld. And
you do?
Yes.
Would you like to
it's a proud
write that
owner
down?
of a PlayStation Vita.
I'm a very proud owner of the Vita.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm able to remote play PS4 games on my Vita.
He's a big fan of that.
It's a big contradiction right there, though, I'll be honest. That's where I play most of my indies. There are a lot of PS1 RPGs I can play on there. You've got Uncharted Golden Abyss, Persona 4 Golden, Gravity Rush, some solid games, and there are a lot of genres on it. If you're a niche gamer, there might be a niche game for you on the system.
I think for me, I got a Vita the day it came out, and I hadn't played it for so long. I literally just played PlayStation games on it. Like I played Dissidia and Dissidia Duodecim on my Vita, and that was it. Which I had already played on my PlayStation or my PS Go or whatever it was called.
I'll take it off your hands, Cody.
No. Well, see, here's the thing, is I still actually play it for Final Fantasy X. But when I played Rebirth on it, and it was so laggy, and there were so many save issues.
You mean?
Yeah. What did I say?
Rebirth.
Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I played that on it, and there were save issues, transfer issues, it killed my trophy updating, which I don't care about trophies, but in a game that has a one-hit KO character, and I get to the very end of the game with it on the hardest mode, and I don't get a trophy to show that sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've done that and didn't get a trophy, and it was because I linked it to the Vita version, and if you when it first came out, if you traded saves between those two before it was patched, all of your trophies, any trophy progression was killed, and I can't unlock trophies anymore. So that sucks, and I had to remake another save. So ever since then, the Vita, I've lost complete interest in the Vita, so I don't know.
I mean, I can't blame you. I mean, I feel like it's. I'll be honest. I at one point had a Vita and I sold it. I purchased it again.
Thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, I bought that one.
It's
but,
like one of those like breakups when you're a teenager, and
yeah,
and you just take a break, and then you guys get back together.
I missed you.
I think we should be seeing other people.
Yeah, it's like actually those other people are us. Let's get back together.
I played it, and I played like Persona. I played like Persona 4 and like a couple other games, and that was it. And like I didn't really at the time realize that there are the catalog of all these games that maybe I wasn't willing to try them. I think mainly indies. Like there was a time where I wouldn't acknowledge the indies, but now like I think indies are fantastic. And then, that may have been a reason, but like now if like there's a game that's on PS4 and Vita, via cross-buy, I'll buy it, on one, and I'll play it on my Vita. I'll often use it. I often used it, for the Sky 5 via remote play, and it worked well. Like it's just, I think it's a solid system, and I feel like the Vita owners are vocal. Like they support.
Yeah, they're a very hardcore audience.
Oh yeah, they're very proud to own it. They're just there's just so many awesome games on it, and there's different games that appeal to many people, and new things to try, and you can kind of dip your toe in and see what it's like.
Yeah. I was gonna get one, but then I just noticed that all the support was kind of dropping. I still might go at some point just because of the library that's already there. But for now, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, I mean, Uncharted Golden Abyss. It's not,
It's not like the console Uncharted.
It's Uncharted 1, but it's a close second.
Brett.
It's a solid game. Yes, Uncharted 1 is the best Uncharted. Gravity Rush uses an interesting the 6-axis controls and all that stuff.
I think it's
ways.
I think it's better that Gravity Rush went to the PS4, but had it been on Vita again, I still would have played it.
Oh yeah,
like it wouldn't have changed my opinion at all.
I think it
but
would reach a wider audience.
Yeah, and
yeah, we'll see. Tear away. Use the Vita in unique ways. So yeah, I like the Vita.
Speaking of PlayStation, do we want to go over this? We're running a little bit long, and this seems like kind of old just by now.
We missed last week, which I don't think we mentioned.
Okay, well,
oh no, we did mention that. It's been a while, yeah. All right.
We'll go through it now. Paris Games Week happened last week, but that was when we didn't have a podcast, or was it?
Yeah, no, it was last week.
Yeah, last week. So, notable stuff they had there. There was a new Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay demo.
Looks really cool.
It does. It's still my most anticipated game next year. And 2016 was announced as a release window.
Oh, I thought the game 2016 was announced.
What?
I'm like, wait.
Yeah. 2016 was announced. It's the new 2012.
The new first-person shooter by Bethesda to follow Fallout 4.
Yeah.
All right. And then Detroit. I've never heard of
Detroit looks really cool.
I have no idea what this is. People were talking about it. I was like,
oh, do you not know what it is?
No.
Okay.
I know. I've heard of it, but I haven't watched the announcement trailer or anything.
Okay. Well, you should watch it. I think the game looks really interesting. It has a lot of potential. It's like there's like this girl who's kind of a robot, but it's like way in the future. So then they're just creating a ton of people.
It's based off the Quantum
kind of like
Dream
controlled
engine,
by
or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's one of those games.
Okay, so is it their new game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of like just a futurist, and the government kind of controls the people, except for this one girl for some reason who kind of like got out of sync with the system, so she's able to like walk around.
Is Ellen Page in it?
Probably not.
Willem Dafoe in it.
No, certainly not Willem Dafoe.
Yeah. If anything, I liked Willem Dafoe in that game more than I liked Ellen Page.
The game looks really cool.
To get off topic. Yeah.
Does it take place in Detroit?
It better.
That's kind of the whole point of the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I think the game looks really cool. We don't really know too much about it.
with the Lions anymore, so they can play this game instead.
Yes, they should. Will this game be better than the Lions season?
The Detroit Lions, yes.
I guarantee.
Anything's better than the 2015 Detroit Lions.
Yeah, the 2015 Detroit Lions, or Detroit Lions, as people like to say. They are not a good
I have
team.
no comment. I don't know.
No comment. Next question.
So what is this Uncharted 4 multiplayer? Was it not confirmed that it had multiplayer?
Well, no, it was. They just didn't show any of it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they added some new stuff. It's kind of like abilities rather than just the standard multiplayer. I mean, it's pretty much just normal Uncharted.
Are they one-time use things?
I believe so.
What's up with
But I'm not completely
games
sure.
like that? The fourth one always gets the weird mechanics. Like Halo Reach was the fourth one, and it got like armor abilities and like different loadouts and stuff. And this one apparently has abilities.
It's a lucky number.
Call of 4 went an entirely different time period.
Yeah.
That's a new mechanic.
Yes.
I've never played Uncharted multiplayer.
I have briefly.
I've heard good things, but you know, it just looks fun.
Yeah.
Like that's all I can say about it.
And
Again, it's not Uncharted 1, but
Brett.
yes.
Yes. Alright, lastly,
Tekken 7. Oh man.
Whoa.
Wow.
I remember playing Tekken
Is
2.
Willem Dafoe in
I
it?
can't wait to
Yes.
play as the bear.
As
He's
the
in this
bear.
one, right? Yeah, was it
Are you going to be the bear, Brett?
No, I'm
Was
gonna
it-
beat him up.
Heihachi's bear?
yeah.
I wonder have they
So
announced
you're never going to
characters for
lose
that
a
yet?
match to the bear.
I'm not sure. Honestly, I haven't followed Tekken since like 2000. When I
Yeah, that's about me.
when I very casually played Tekken 2.
Yeah.
Also, I think Street Fighter 5 got a release date of
Yeah.
February.
And they
6th.
added Dhalsim, the now bearded, stretchy dude. Why-
Bearded, stretchy
Why-
dude.
Yeah, so no.
So they're combining One Piece with Street Fighter.
Okay.
Brett,
Is that fair to say?
That's Cody's
Brett, you're
dream.
pushing your luck here.
Closing it on the air.
Wait, what? But I don't understand though. Like, I don't know if they want like a different like look for all these characters, but like, I mean, Ken is not Ken anymore, right? And then,
I'll play Street Fighter.
Wait, no, that's Street Fighter.
wait, what do you mean?
Wait. Isn't that...
Ken
Street
is Street Fighter. Well, yeah, I'm talking about Street Fighter because I was.
Oh, okay, I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about Tekken.
no, sorry. Because I was talking about Dhalsim being bearded now. Like, this means nothing.
Bearded
If you guys
stretchy.
want to skip ahead, like, 3 minutes in the podcast, that's totally fine. But I just have to say this.
So
Why
what-
did they
what
give Dhalsim a
Fighter-
beard? Wait, what, Brent?
What Street Fighter did he originate from?
Makes him look manly.
Dawson.
I know he was
Like,
in
was
Street
he
Fighter
Nelson
2.
Rowe?
Okay.
But I mean,
I-
Elson Rowe.
but I mean, please. But I mean, like, Ken has been around forever, and they changed how he looked completely. I don't know why.
They changed his moveset as well.
They did. I don't understand. Anyway,
I don't have an answer for you.
well, I need one.
Generation,
Cody,
generation new Street Fighter.
Call it
So-
Capcom. What the hell are you doing, Capcom?
in the beginning...
Shave November. That's why. That's a viable.
If that was the explanation for it, I'd take it.
So Cody, in the beginning,
Yes.
Ken was always the same,
Yes.
and then Sonic ran too fast around the world,
Yes.
and then he messed up the space-time continuum,
Yes.
which Ken was caught in and grew a beard.
No.
No,
Ken does not have a beard in this game.
well, someone
Dawson
had
has a beard. That's fine. Grant, you
Delson
tried.
Rowe
I appreciate
also
it.
grew a beard,
Okay.
and in the next Infamous, he will be bearded.
Okay.
I
So I
know.
think that's our 3 minutes. I think we should move
What
on.
are the odds?
What are the odds? Wait, do we have
Last
do we have a
minute.
mail call? What is this?
Jason, give us a mail call. I want to hear it. Well,
Jason?
what we'll do. What are
Where's
the odds?
Jason?
I know he's in the chat.
Jason's yeah, but I thought you meant like a mail call, like something like that. Like is that what you
Oh,
want?
Cody, that's beautiful. I
Was
need
it?
to use that.
I'm
now.
pretty sure
Yeah.
I woke up with you people doing
Soundboarded. Cody, you have like 2 soundboards in this one episode. That's got to be a record.
that. One of them is not going to exist.
No,
Whether
it
you
will.
like it or not, no.
I will make sure of it.
Level 5 said that they would never reveal their PS4 exclusive at E3, but they never did. Wait, Level 5 said they would reveal their PS4 exclusive,
okay.
but they never did. They never brought it to Gamescom or the Paris Games Show as well. Are they waiting until PSX? Where the hell is my Ni no Kuni 2? This is Jason.
They're waiting
Oh
until
my God,
PSX.
Jason! Could you imagine?
Jason, it got caught up in the Sonic.
PSX and they announced Ni no Kuni 2. Could you imagine?
Yes.
I'd be like, oh my God!
Jason needs to like live stream his face during PSX.
Just for Ni no Kuni 2.
Yeah.
Not a guarantee, but hopefully it is there.
I guarantee it.
Just be like, PSX, Last Guardian has been delayed. Yeah, the whole crowd just leaves. All right,
For
so
5 years.
Yeah. Alright, so what
Alright.
what is this mail call thing? Are we done with that?
We just did it. Jason just asked us a question. Now we're
Behind the
gonna-
scenes.
What are the odds?
What are the odds? Wait, I have
Jason,
to look.
What are the odds? What are the odds?
Wait, hold on.
Jason.
No, wait. I have
No,
to
you
look
don't-
through. No, I have to
no.
look through the chat to make sure.
You don't understand, Cody.
He did.
No,
He did.
Did he?
Diddy.
Did he?
Yes.
What?
Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kang.
Wait, no, he didn't.
Is Diddy Kong
No,
Racing
definitely
2.0?
has.
No,
He
no, he
Gravity-
didn't.
Gonna be a rush.
Are
No.
you? No, he didn't.
No.
Gravity Rush is gonna be a rush.
No.
Where? Oh no, he did. Okay. Well,
Yes!
I mean,
No.
I win, so that's fine. So the question was, what are the odds?
What are the
we
odds
did
that
this.
Jason will stop by and say a pun?
Yeah, we did this before the
100%.
podcast, and we all said 100.
Yes.
And then I
And it
looked
happened.
through, and I
He did
thought that he didn't, but he did it. You ruined your chances right at the end.
Right at the end.
I have like 5
Oh.
puns. You missed them all, Jason. I don't know if you're correct on that.
Jason said in the future the Lions still suck. Okay, well, what are the odds Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is one staff member's Game of the Year?
Great. Is it your game of the year so far?
No.
It's not even out yet.
I've played the beta. It's not going to be my game. It's not going to be Batman.
I'm gonna say 0%.
Why? Because if it's not me, then it's not going to be anybody.
Well, no, because John seems pretty interested.
John,
Yeah, John's a big Call of Duty guy.
I'll give it a
Still gonna say
5%.
0.
Actually,
I
no.
will give it-
I'll give it a higher percent. I'll give it
I've
a,
actually calculated the math on this one.
of John doing. I'll give it a 50% chance of John.
I have my side hamster running the wheel to
You
get the
have your
calculation.
side hamster? What about your main hamster? What's he doing?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
what happened to your main
no,
hamster?
I don't mean like that. Mr. Bigglesworth is to the side of me.
Oh,
Running.
okay.
Sorry,
You're running for president.
yes.
And then his main hamster is doing the calculations.
I will
Oh,
be president
okay.
in 2030.
It all makes sense now.
2032.
32%? Brett, I don't
Yes.
think Bigglesworth got the calculations correct. You might want to have him crunch the numbers again. I'm not sure.
So yeah, there's a.
I had to double. I think he divided.
Yeah, there's a period missing there
I'm gonna say
somewhere.
there's a 1%
There's a period.
chance that someone at the Game Bowl Game of the Year will be
Someone at the Game Balls. I'll give it a 50%.
1%.
So
that
it's like,
insinuates that there is a chance. There is a chance.
no, you're just one of those
I think John will give it to them.
Price is Right people. Just
Maybe.
wants to bet one and then win.
I think there is a 50% chance that John gives it to them.
I
There is
give
also a
0.
50%
But
chance
they're
he
making
gives
it-
it to Rocket League.
Then you're making it specific. Oh well.
What are the odds Uncharted 4 gets delayed again?
20.
I'm gonna
50. I must stick with my number.
go.
Based
No, I'm
on
gonna go-
previous live
I'm gonna go 60.
live playthroughs, it doesn't look good.
I'm gonna go 70.
We're like,
More.
are we 2 for 2 or 3 for 3 on like glitches during like live action like trailers?
We're 2 for 2 at least.
2 for 2. Okay. Man, I can't wait for that game to come out and see what happens.
Yeah. I could definitely see it getting delayed.
I could as well.
I mean, they gave it the release date of February.
I mean, no, it's March 18th, I think.
Oh, okay.
But they just finished motion capture last month.
I don't quite know how game development goes. What
I don't know.
What
I'm just
their
assuming
next
that
step is.
seems like maybe it would take longer than that.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad because it would just give me another reason to play Uncharted 1 again. So.
Brett. How many times can Brett praise Uncharted 1 in one?
Kirby Air Ride!
What are the odds that Tomb Raider sells more than 8.5 million copies? For reference, Rise of the Tomb Raider sells more than 8.5 million copies. For reference, the reboot sold 8.5 million.
I'm gonna go. It's not gonna happen. 0% chance that sells more than 8.5 million.
What about that 1%?
This is a different question, so I'm gonna change it.
This is a different question.
Give it
All right.
a 5% chance.
Because it's coming to PC, right? Alongside Xbox One.
Not originally.
So it's
should we do this by this year, or should we do it when it's
that's the problem.
No, I have a question.
No,
Does it
2
matter?
million on Xbox One.
Yes, it does matter.
Oh, okay.
It can sell, a couple million on Xbox One and a couple million on PC, and then it slowly builds up those.
Well, because it'll be out on Xbox One, then PC, then PS4.
No, like Jason said, there's no Ouya version, so it's gonna.
There's no Ouya 2 version. 0% chance.
Yep. I'm gonna say 0, probably. I don't think there's a chance.
Give it a 5%
I don't think it'll sell 8.5 million copies overall. It'd be great if it does, but I don't think it will.
I think.
But if it were to, it will probably be.
It won't on Xbox One alone.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are the odds? The Nintendo NX sells for less than $376 on the nose.
0%.
Sells for less?
Yeah, less than $376.
What was the Wii U at launch? $350 for the deluxe version.
Yeah,
It's free.
I think it'll.
Wow.
Wait, what?
It's got a 25.
I was like, oh, the Wii U was.
No. I said 0%.
It's got a 25% chance to sell for less than that.
There's a 0% chance it's less than $376.
Yeah, 0.
Okay, I put 25.
I don't think it'll ever drop that low either. I think if anything, they're gonna hike the price up because they realize that Nintendo is premium content and that they deserve.
if anything, once they release, the price is gonna go up.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be $400, and after Christmas, they're gonna be like, yeah, after Christmas, they're gonna be like, oh shoot, we realize, guys, we're not getting enough. We need $450.
Instead of a holiday sale, they raise the price for the holidays.
Yeah, we're talking about the NX, Mike. Amiibo prices skyrocket. The underground trade of amiibos.
I think my amiibo got
a heart attack.
Shout out to Mike. I think my amiibo arrived.
Oh man, what one was it? The Mario.
The Mario thing, yeah.
Wonderful.
But how much was the Wii U at launch? Deluxe version, $350?
400.
400, I think.
No, it was 350.
Oh, there's no way. I think it was 350.
It was 350, and the original was 300.
Yeah, that's right. 350.
I'm gonna say $400, $450 when it launches.
I would probably say 400.
I mean, there's no way to say for sure, but
I think it's gonna be PlayStation 3 is gonna be $600. It's gonna have Blu-ray 2 built in.
Blu-ray 2.
Yeah.
What's a 3DO, 800 or something?
It's gonna have cup holders.
Oh my god! This is it.
This is it, guys.
Oh my god.
I think that's a good way to end episode 35 of the Game Bolt Podcast, the official podcast of thegamebolt.com. If you have any topics for us that you would like to discuss, well, you wouldn't discuss them, we would. You can tweet.
Wow.
I mean, I guess you could as well. You could tweet them at us at @the_GameBolt. or ask them live in chat because we'll be streaming these from now on. The Game Bolt podcast is on iTunes every Tuesday and YouTube every Wednesday. Recent stuff that we've done. November giveaway, go check it out. You can win any game in November. No, not any game. That's a lie. I changed my mind.
Call of Duty, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Fallout 4, or
Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah. So you can win either of those games.
And a hidden choice, Triforce Zeros.
Yeah, a hidden choice.
Personally signed by Cody, Jason, and myself.
Yeah.
10
out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Also, our Triforce Heroes review, 10 out of 10.
That's not true at all.
No, it's not.
That's my review. That's my personal review, yes.
No. And also our Halo 5 review. And etc.
Mm-hmm.
No. Cody, where can we find you on Twitter?
In the deep depths of the internet.
The deep
depths.
At White Ock Vader.
Well, if you're going to say it, why do you even ask me?
Okay, you can follow Cody at Jacob Deck.
Type in Cody. Just type in Cody on Google. Go to page 7. You'll find his Twitter handle.
Page 7.
I can guarantee that.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, don't look at the images, whatever you do.
Brett, where can we find you on Twitter?
You can find me at Brett Woodmansee, WOODMANSEE.
Follow me at GrantRam3. That's all we have for. Oh no. Follow the site at _Gamepole, and now that's all we have for episode. What?
And our YouTube handle has changed.
Oh yes, it's changed
to the
hashtag churning
to youtube.com/c/the Game Bolt channel, all one word.
Oh, it's the Game Bolt channel now?
Yeah, we had to change it because...
Why not YT?
Because it was taken. How? I don't know.
Wait, how?
I don't know. The channel no longer exists, but
YouTube.com/the Game Bolt channel.
Well, it's youtube.com/c/the Game Bolt
You don't need the C. I just tried it.
Oh, well, you know what, Grant?
Yeah? You want to go, Cody?
No, I don't.
God!
Grant!
God!
I don't fight people with influenza, Grant. I don't know what you're trying to sling around, but...
there was an extra C, and I didn't want to have any of it.
Okay.
I see what you did there.
That's all we have for this episode. We will catch you on the next one. See you guys.
See you guys.